Hi, so today I am going to teach you how to do the Tack-It method of applying glitter with e6000 spray. So this is different than what you would get in the tube. That's more like a super glue. This is just a spray adhesive, and this is safe for use with Brite Tone for applying your glitter. So let's get started. So I have my tumbler pre-prepped, and this is with just black spray paint. So what I'm going to do is shake up my e6000, and I'm going to spray it onto my tumbler. I do make sure that I put some parchment down underneath this, because otherwise whatever your surface is going to get real sticky. And then I just take a sponge brush and I brush it out nice and smooth all the way around. And I make sure to do the bottom of the cup also. And just make sure that's real nice and smooth all the way around. And I just keep going over it until it looks pretty even. Don't forget that top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a heat gun. You can also use a hairdryer on low. I'm using my heat gun on low. And I'm just going to hit it with that heat gun or hairdryer on low until the glue starts to turn clear. It takes a minute to warm up, but once it does, you'll see the glue starting to dry. And you just want to go all the way around the cup and dry all that glue. Make sure it's all clear. This is really easy to see on a black cup. It's a little bit harder to do this on a white cup because it's harder to tell when the glue dries. So I like to do this method a little bit better on darker cups than on white. But you're just going to hit this all the way around, and don't forget the bottom. And what this is going to do is leave your e6000 nice and tacky. And we want that tackiness for the Tack-It method, because that's going to help our glitter stick nicely, and then we can sort of flatten it down to get that great holographic effect. So this does take just a minute to go all the way around and dry it. And this is why I try to smooth it out as evenly as possible, so you don't end up with little spots like this that are wetter than the rest. And then I'm just hitting that bottom real quick. Then I'm going to turn off my heat gun, and I'm going to repeat that entire process. So we're going to spray again with e6000. Give it a little reshake. And then we're just going to brush this out. Now on this second coat, it's going to dry a lot faster on the cup because the cup is now hot, because it's metal and we just hit it with the heat gun. So it is going to go, you have less time to work with it. It's going to go a lot faster on this second round. Don't forget your bottom. Smooth that out as quick as you can. I try to make special attention to get the rim and that bottom edge on this round, because that's where I feel like the glitter has the hardest time sticking. So I'll go around and make sure that I got that rim nice and the bottom edge nice. And then we're going to hit it with that heat gun again. On low again. It's going to go much faster this time because, like I said, the cup's already warm. And we're just going to go around until it's nice and clear. Most of it's going to dry on its own for this second round because it's already warm. Okay. So now that we've got it all nice and tacky, we can go ahead and glitter. So I am using Oh Look from the Glitter Guy. This is a holographic chunky mix. It's a super pretty purpley rainbow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to angle my cup down, and I'm just going to sprinkle that glitter on, starting at the top rim. And as I sprinkle, oh, here's an important tip. Don't sprinkle glitter onto your glue-covered paper, because now it's going to be stuck there forever. So put down a second piece of paper before you start glittering. Don't be like me. Okay, so now I'm going to start at the top and just sprinkle that glitter down the cup, and it's going to trickle down. as you sprinkle it because the cup is angled. So once you've got that rim nice and covered, go ahead and let it drizzle down the whole rest of the cup. So you can see our glue is nice and tacky and everything's sticking real well. And this glitter tends to lay pretty flat as it is because of the shape of it. It's like little flat discs. Then I'm going to take extra special attention on that bottom rim again. We want to make sure that's covered real nice. And then once I get that all covered, we'll go ahead and just dip the bottom into my paper. Sometimes I use my hand to help. All right, so that's all nice and coated. Go around and see if there's any spots that got missed. Never hurts to add more. You can pour all this back in your bottle when you're done so you're not wasting anything. Okay, so then once our cup is all good and glittered, you're going to take your index finger and just very gently push your glitter in one direction. And I just sort of push it off the end of the cup. And what this does is make everything lay really nice and flat and smooth and bring out that holographic effect in the glitter. So once we get this done, I'll show you all the rainbows. This is one of my absolute favorite glitters. And I just keep doing that. Go over it and over it until everything's laying nice and flat. This is really easy to cover with Brite Tone also because it lays so nice and smooth and flat. So once this is done, I will come back and seal with e6000 in about an hour. I'll spray it on again and just very gently brush it if I feel like it's on there good. Otherwise, sometimes I will just even spray it with e6000 and put it on the turner if I don't want to risk my luck. Because I always get nervous that I'm going to brush the glitter off. I mean, usually it doesn't happen, but every now and then I catch a winner. Okay, so everything seems to be pretty flat. And you can just see those rainbows popping out. It's so pretty. This is my favorite glitter for a reason. And you can wear a glove to do this if you want because you are going to end up nice and gluey and glittery. But everything in my world sparkles all the time anyway, so doesn't hurt anything. Okay, so take a look at that holographic shimmer. So that Tack-It method is what brings out all that rainbow. So that's it. So after this, let it sit for about an hour, spray with e6000, throw it on your turner, seal. You can smush it if you want to, but really it's smushed, it's flat. And then you can coat with Brite Tone as you normally would. So I hope that helped. And I hope that you can make a beautiful rainbow tumbler just like this. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.